What happens if your schedule makes it hard to be an intuitive eater? You look at your schedule, and I'm not saying that you can easily change your schedule. I know that, and I had 3 little kids when I was learning to become an intuitive eater, and I understand the difficulties. But prioritize this. Prioritize your health, which intuitive eating absolutely improves. Your sleep schedule, your eating schedule, all these things that we dismiss because we're tough and we're busy and blah, blah, blah. I know parental leave is, first of all, at least a short-term thing, hopefully, for you to have this difficulty with your schedule. But in general, people work out things in their life that they prioritize. So in general, learn to prioritize your ability to eat in a pattern that works for your body. Like first, that means you find out what your pattern is. When are you hungry? What can you do to figure that out? Like, learning to know yourself and learning to know what schedule changes would actually be compatible with your hunger rhythms is a big deal. So learn that. But also one little thing I can say to you is that in one of the things I recommend every day is you make sure you have some food with you. And a great discovery when you become an intuitive eater is learning that a very, couple of bites of something will really take you a long way. So let's say you get hungry at 10, but you can't eat lunch until 12 or whatever because of your schedule. Have a bar with you, have something that you can take a couple of bites of. And I know that maybe that's not as nice as having lunch. That's okay. It's just supposed to get your hunger back calm so it's not stressing you out or making you feel poorly, weak or whatever, not focusing, all that stuff. Just make sure you have something with you, and you can get a lot of those schedule issues calmed down that way, right? And it's, of course, way nicer if you are hungry and you get to I'm getting hungry and it's lunch at noon and I'll be able to eat a nice meal then. Yeah, that is nicer. But if your life does not allow that, you got to work around it. But so the 2 big takeaways are look at your schedule. Do the best you can to make your schedule work for you and your body because it's important. But, if there's time constraints, little kids, work, whatever, when we all have these things, then always have a little food in your pocket that you go, you know what, I'm not able to take care of my hunger right now like I want to, but I'm going to just quickly go over and behind that column and take a couple of bites of this. You'll be really surprised how that will really help you get through. I know this probably isn't like the best. Maybe you're not going to like this answer, but it's how I did it, and it's how a lot of people have gotten through this schedule difficulty. And you will learn your rhythm. You will learn what works for you, and hopefully you'll be able in your life soon to prioritize you and your health and your eating and your sleeping because, they're important and they yield a better life, a happier life, a more relaxed life, a more joyful life.